What is going on, MGTOW community? This is Vladimir Sauce, aka the Hot Pepper Pill, here to talk to you about why diamonds are bullshit. From a really interesting article in the Business Insider, it basically talks about why diamond buying is a sham. It starts with a quote, "American males enter adulthood through a particular rite of passage. They spend most of their savings on a shiny piece of rock, which they could invest and compound one day to a nest egg. Instead, they trade that money for a diamond ring, which isn't much of an asset at all. As soon as you leave the jeweler with a diamond, it loses over 50% of its value." End quote. EngagementCalculator.com suggests 3-month salary, and also has a calculator on their page which helps you decide how much to spend with such awesome questions like, is she pregnant? How attractive are you? How attractive is she? Are her expectations high? Are her friends overly materialistic? How many times a month do you have sex? Is she a wildcat in bed? Is she good in the kitchen? Has she ever cheated on you? Has she caught you cheating on her? Has she been divorced? How many times a month do you fight? And so instead of worrying about all these calculations and all this other mindless mumbo-jumbo, I would just suggest saying fuck it and saving it like it says in the first part of the article on Business Insider, saving it for your nest egg. Back during the Great Depression, people weren't really buying diamonds. It was kind of a dying industry. And De Beers monopolized the diamond mines and pretty much owns almost all of them. And they pretty much made it like, oh, you know, you're not a real man unless you go and buy a diamond for them. And the size of the diamond is the value that the man provides to the woman. And it's just diamonds and jewelry are 100 to 400% inflated price in most retail stores. When you go back to sell them, they have no intrinsic value. Unlike gold and silver, which you could buy and hoard under your bed, you know, that actually has value, you're pretty much screwed by the time you get out of the store buying one of these diamonds. And, you know, God forbid, 50% of marriages end in divorce, you go back to try and sell it, you're going to be getting a fraction of what you paid for it. And De Beers actually, they pretty much control all the mines, like I was saying earlier. And in 1957, the Soviet Union discovered a massive deposit of diamonds, and De Beers had to swoop in and buy them all up. The same thing that happened in Australia. And over time, just there hasn't really been as many new deposits, and we're getting our diamonds in from India and China. And it's just, you're kind of just buying into a dying industry that De Beers and a lot of these other jewelry conglomerates mark up at exponential value and sell it to you on that, oh, well, you know, the size of the diamond shows how much you love her, and you're a piece of shit if you don't buy it. And I would just say the best thing to do is to save it and invest in your future and your nest egg. And it's just a company telling you what to do, really. De Beers and these other guys are like forcing it down your throat to do it. And like how the engagement ring calculator mentions, are her friends overly materialistic? I would go on to say that they're going to be around convincing your girlfriend or your fiance or whatever, oh, well, you know, my husband got this size for me, or that, you know, and if you got this size, I would just not accept it, and and it's ridiculous. And what kind of question is it from there? Is she a wildcat in bed, yes or no? So that, you know, if she's a wildcat, I guess you got to get her a bigger rock that somebody probably killed himself trying to get, and help perpetuate sales over in China and India, not helping America or anything like that. You're just investing in stuff that, it's like buying a new car. As soon as you drive off the lot, it loses 50% of its value. It's the same thing with these rings. And I bought my first girlfriend a diamond ring. The same thing happened. It was like maybe like an $800 ring or something. Kind of was broke at the time. Hey, made a stupid decision. It all happens. But I'm trying to tell you guys, don't do it. Because when we went back to go and sell it, I was a blue pill mangina. I had her keep the money from it, and I think she only got like $250, $300. It was like, oh, I thought it was worth so much more. Wah! And it was hilarious. You know, now thinking back on it, seeing this in action of how much it really did depreciate and how ungrateful she was at the return on the investment. And, you know, I let her keep it, which was really stupid. But it's just, it's crazy. So I'm going to put some links down in the description. This businessinsider.com, why diamonds are a sham. And the last quote in it is great. It says, diamonds, to put it delicately, are bullshit, end quote. It's pretty much just a status symbol. They're not really scarce, and it's a terrible investment. And why do you need to have a ring to get married? It just doesn't make any sense. All the suffering that people do and to pull these things out of the earth, and we're just helping perpetuate the cycle. And also check out this engagementringcalculator.com. It's pretty funny just to know all these different things. I didn't really fill it out to mention how attractive she is, this and that, 'cause I'm with nobody, but I bet if you said, oh yeah, she's very attractive, good in the kitchen, never cheated on me, waited till we got married to have sex or whatever, I'm sure that it would be much higher a result of the diamond. And it suggests, like I said earlier, 3 months of savings to where you could go and put that into an investment for yourself that actually is gaining money. So just keep your eyes open, guys. And again, this is Vladimir Sauce, the hot pepper pill. Thanks for taking that capsaicin. Might burn, might sting into your eyes a little bit, but once you open them, you'll feel great. Thanks again.